Join us for our first Alaskan cruise.
Come on. I wonder if they can guess what ship we're on.
I want to start by quickly talking about the travel days to get you to your port for this cruise. Disney cruises out of Vancouver, Canada for their Alaskan cruises. We are from the Midwest, so we planned 2 travel days for this trip, and honestly, I wish I would have built in 3 days. We flew into Seattle on a Saturday, then took the train up to Vancouver on a Sunday, thanks to the advice of Melanie from Polka Dot Pixie. I would highly recommend this if you have littles, as the travel days can be exhausting, and the train gives you a little bit more wiggle room and breaks up your days. So give yourself some time to adjust as well as explore beautiful Canada. We visited the Capilano Suspension Bridge when we arrived in Vancouver, and it was stunning. Not only is it beautiful, but they have lots of food, shops, and fun entertainment. Okay, we just got on the ship. Our arrival time was at 11:45. On the ship around 12:30.
Yeah.
1-ish, and you cannot get into your rooms whenever you get on the ship, more than likely. And so just know that you will need to bring a backpack of like your necessities. Don't check those because your luggage also may or may not be there. The process for the Alaskan cruise for boarding, I would say, was much different and longer. You're leaving out of Canada, so if you have a kiddo that struggles with being in line, we would just say be prepared.
Be patient.
Yeah, it's a lot. So bring something for them to do. We saw kids playing Uno. Our kids did have their iPads, but it's a long process. So it's necessary, but it's just know that it's a lot. What we're going to do is we're going to go get some food, head to Cabanas because Cabanas is open, as well as what they say, like the Tiana's Lounge.
Yeah, Tiana's.
We can't confirm. We don't want to tell you the wrong thing. But there's also a sit down.
Some deck foods.
Yeah.
Also.
Yes.
Everything around the pool. Pools are open. And cabanas, so you can pack the swim trunks if you want to jump in a pool right when you get on also, and grab some pizza or a burger and watch Funnel Vision.
We're going to go do that, and then we will see if the room is ready. I'll do a room tour separately, and then after that, they're going to go to the pool, and we'll see what else to explore. Don't forget to download the Disney Cruise Line app before you board so you can see everything from the activities for the evening to your dining rotation. If you don't want the buffet at Cabanas, make sure you check out the pool deck on 9 for Daisy's Delights, which has a build-your-own bowl station, wraps, salads, and sandwiches, Pete's Boiler Bites, which is the grill, and Pinocchio's Pizzeria, where you can grab a pre-made slice, or you can make your own personal pizza with toppings. Check out the app to see what times the pools are open on your embarkation day, but swimming is a very popular activity before the ship sails. There's Dory's Reef for kids 3 and under, Goofy's Pool, and the Aqua Lab that has the slide. There is also an adult-only pool located behind the Cove Cafe. If you aren't into swimming, once you are allowed into your rooms, you can decorate your door if you brought items to do so. We pack our decorations in our carry-on bag, so we can do this even without our luggage arriving. This was our door, and fun fact, we bought this magnet for our very first cruise in 2022 and forgot it. So Wally is getting a redemption on this cruise. We then headed to the Oceaneers Lab for the open house to register our kiddos for the Kids Club. On our past 2 cruises, this was normally the only time available for adults to preview the Oceaneers Lab and the Oceaneers Club. However, that was not the case on this cruise. There were multiple open houses per day on our cruise, which was a huge disappointment to our kids, because during these open houses, they closed down half of either the lab or the club. So they have a lot of kids in one side of the area, and my kids tend to get overwhelmed pretty quickly, and so they just didn't love that. So just be prepared, because my kids really wanted to be in the Toy Story area a lot, but that side was closed quite a bit during our cruise because of an ongoing open house. After that, we headed up to deck 11 to watch the ship leave the port. Not only is it so beautiful up there, but the ship passes under the Lions Gate Bridge, which is so fun to watch because as you approach the bridge, it looks like you're not going to clear it. Okay, it is June 1st?
2nd.
June 2nd. And we are watching the ship pull away. And I will tell you, we're on the deck, it's beautiful. And I am like in a fleece jacket with a t-shirt, and I would say I'm even like a tad bit warm. Like it's perfect weather. So if you're worried about it being too cold in June, I know it's pretty unpredictable, but I would say that you're going to be okay with light layers at the very beginning. So, Stitch is coming around. We're going to see Stitch, and then we're going to go underneath the bridge. It'll be really cool. My lipstick is a mess. Okay, so we are headed to dinner. We've gotten very lost. We have the early dinner, but we're going to Tiana's. The sail away party is a lot later than what we're used to. It's at 7:45, so we just kind of watched the ship sail away. There was no party, and then we are going to head to Tiana's. Kids are going to go to the kids club after that, and then we'll see what is next. But we did definitely get lost on this, even though it's a small ship. Tiana's place was the best way to kick off our cruise. The details at the restaurant are perfection, and the food was really, really good. The crawfish crooners that are playing during your dinner are amazing, and the entire meal is just wonderful from start to finish. I had some Alaska salmon, some steak, and yes, 2 desserts. Shout out to our waiter Praveen, who never judged me for ordering multiple desserts. After dinner, we headed to the official sail away party at 7:45. The deck parties never felt crowded on our entire cruise, which was really great. This show is so cute, and I would highly recommend seeing it on your embarkation day. Okay, so we just left Tiana's. We had dinner at Tiana's tonight. It was the first out of our rotation. You have 3 restaurants. Yep. And they are?
Tiana's.
Triton's.
Tiana's Palace and Triton's and Animator's Palette.
Okay, so you'll do each of those twice, and you'll have a different menu for each one. They won't be the same. But we have the early dining because we have children, and it was really fun. They had a live band.
And then our good pal Lewis came out and his trumpet.
Okay, so Lewis is adorable, but he doesn't come to every table because his belly won't fit through some of the aisles, which is adorable. So you may get to give him a high five. He didn't like stop and take photos with
Not a lot.
a lot of people.
No.
He was just giving some high fives.
Yep.
Tiana did make her way and make photos, but our waiter said that she didn't get to our table, which is totally fine. He said our kids will get to meet her the next study rotation.
Have the kids come up and like you can dance right at the stage. Like they encourage that. So
Yes.
there's plenty of interaction opportunities.
I forgot about that. They called all the kids to the stage and they got to dance and do that with Tiana and Lewis. It was adorable. Our kids didn't have any interest because they get real nervous in crowds, but they loved watching it. And then we had the sail away party. Oh my goodness. Listen, we've only seen 2.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it was about this one, but it
Probably the mountains in the background.
That's true. So as you're sailing away, so the sail away party is different. Normally it's like when you leave the port, you get the sail away party, right?
Yeah.
And this one, the ship left at like 5. There was no sail away party, but they did like you got to watch it leave and go under the bridge, which is cool. They did the sail away party at 7:45 tonight, and it was awesome.
Yep.
They had character. They had dancers that were like they were Disney bounding.
Yeah.
As
very
the
cool.
characters. They were it was a party, and I don't know why, but like Jared said, it was the background, it was the music, it was the dancing.
Yep.
It was so fun.
Yep. I think it's just more intimate because we're on the Wonder, so it's the Wonder class or the Magic class, and they're just smaller. You have smaller stage, just everything is right there, so it's just more intimate special.
And these dancers were incredible. I give it up to the crew. They were just my favorite dancers and singers ever. So we are actually going to call it a night at 8:30 because we are exhausted. So we're going to call it a night.
Yep.
I hope you join us for day 2.
Yep. Day at sea. We've got a mixology class.
And Bippity Boppity Boutique.
Yep.
We'll show you that a little bit. I'll try to record what I can in there. I don't like to record when other kids are in there, but I'll try and get my kiddo if I can, so you can kind of see the process of Bippity Boppity Boutique. So we'll show you all that. And thank you so much for joining. And just remember on Embarkation Day, it's exhausting.
Yep.
It's fun,
a long one.
but it's exhausting. So,
Yep.
All right, bye. Oh, hi. Something I always forget to mention when we are vlogging, because it's not primarily what we do. We are actually an outfit planning service for magical vacations, and we do a lot of outfit planning over here on our YouTube channel. So if you're in need of some assistance for your outfits for Alaska, we would be so happy to take that part of the process off of your plate. It can be so overwhelming. I know it was for me because I'd never been to Alaska. I'd never been on an Alaskan cruise. So I had to do a lot of research to figure out what to pack so I didn't overpack. So now that I know what we're kind of dealing with, I would be so happy to be able to do that for you or your family. You can find us here over on our website. Head to Outfit Planning Services and you can choose which package works best for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you join us for day 2. Bye!